One of the best unique pistols you can get in Fallout 4 early on is the Gainer, which is essentially a guaranteed legendary 44 Magnum, which is already modded with the highest per shot damage of any pistol in the game that you can get early on. Now I'm going to show you where to find it, how to build your character around it, and where to get ammo for it. Everything's timestamped below, but you can also subscribe for more weapon guides. So starting from Sanctuary, where you start the game, you're going to want to go all the way right on the map until you reach the coastline just here, and then go south, and you'll see there's like a little island just here. Now we want to come just across the bridge from this island over here to Lynn Pier Parking, near Gibson Point Pier. The location itself we need to come to is unmarked. Place a map marker directly between Finch Farm and Lynn Pier Parking. We're starting out right here looking at the parking location. Then we're going to turn around so we're looking at the river on our left, and we're just going to run down the coastline with our dog, taking him for a nice beach walk. The location itself though is actually pretty well hidden because it's just around this parking lot. You'll find a staircase, and down here there's a hidden little bunker where we want to proceed inside. You can find a duffel bag with a few goodies, but we need to go into the pump house itself. The location itself is really small. There is a door right in front of us that is completely inaccessible, and there are 4 buttons, which is clearly representing some kind of puzzle that we need to solve. Dogmeat seems quite concerned by this. Now if we look around the room behind us, we will find the solution to this puzzle just below the staircase from which we came in at. 10451, which is actually the biggest ongoing Easter egg reference that's been going on for over 27 years, because you actually use the very same code 0451 to open the very first door in the game Deus Ex and BioShock, among many others. The reference originated back in 1994 when System Shock came out, and this made it into many other games since. Anyway, to actually put the code into the machine, we need to first press the first button 10 times. Now a counter is going to appear above the button so you don't lose count of what you've clicked on so far. Don't worry if you've already pressed the buttons, just make sure it says 10 on the top. And then we can press the second button 4 times, so the number 4 appears above it. And then the third button must be pressed 5 times. And then after that, even though it already says 1, we need to press the 4th button just once to open the door. Now somehow, Dogmeat is already inside. I always knew he was a clever boy with the best tricks. Please do drop a like on the video if you agree. Inside though, we'll find a lootable chest along with a jam-covered skeleton and the unique legendary weapon, the Gainer. Now the Gainer's legendary effect is to set targets on fire for 15 points of damage. Now this equates to 5 damage per second, but what a lot of people don't know is that you can stack this effect on the same target, essentially building up tons and tons of fire damage over time. Now the Gainer also comes pre-modded with the best possible attachments, apart from the standard receiver, which we will improve in a moment. But if we first set all of our attributes to 1, we can see the base stats of the weapon. Currently the base damage of the Gainer is 48, but we can improve this massively with mods and the correct perks. Firstly, we're going to want to take the weapon to a crafting bench and give it the following modifications to achieve the maximum amount of damage. Firstly, for the receiver, we're going to put on the advanced receiver for plus 36 damage and fire rate. Secondly, for the barrel, we already have the bull barrel, which gives us plus 36 range, accuracy, and better hipfire. Thirdly, for the grips, we already have the comfort grip for improved recoil and hipfire. And lastly, for the sights, this is really down to personal preference. Adding any scope really does turn the weapon into a pretty effective sniper, with a massive boost in range, but at the cost of it taking longer for you to look down the sights and also increasing the action point cost to actually fire the pistol in that, which is really bad if you're using a Gunslinger build. So instead, we're going to opt for the already added reflex sights, which actually have the opposite effect of decreasing the cost when firing the weapon in that. This will allow you to spam use the weapon in that, making the reflex sight ultimately the best choice for a Gunslinger build. Now the gainer will have gained an additional 84 damage, but we can also get rank 5 of the Gunslinger perk to double our damage with pistols to 168 base damage. The Bloody Mess perk will also increase our damage by a further 15%. Plus, let's not forget the additional stacking 15 points of burning damage per hit. So even at the start of the game, you'll be hitting enemies extremely hard. The only drawback is the ammunition. You see, 44 rounds are notoriously scarce to find early on in the game, so to build up a plentiful supply, here is the best place to buy them. Starting from the entrance to Diamond City, you're going to want to turn around and run southwest through this wooden barricade here, and then just continue down this road until you get to the building with pillars. Once you get to the building with pillars, you're going to want to head off the road directly to the east until you find this unmarked trailer park location. Once you're here, you'll find an NPC named Eleanor, who always stocks 100+ rounds of 44 ammunition. You can obviously buy it from other gun merchants too, but she's going to be the best source in the entire game. And if you free her dog Teddy, you'll even get an additional 25% discount to the normal prices. To do that, just come over here back to Eleanor's camper van where you'll see this big tree, and then look directly behind you to the east. In the distance right over there, you will see a small cage. If I look on the map, it is directly east from my location, just around here. And now we're going to head directly over there. Once you reach the cage, just unlock the advanced lock and get ready to take care of the pesky hunter who will ambush you straight afterwards. Once Teddy is saved, he'll run back to Eleanor and you'll get your hefty discount. Another thing you can also do is buy all the 44 rounds and then just fast travel away, wait 2 in-game days before coming back, and she'll restock all of the 44 ammo once again. I did this a few times and now I have 1,000 rounds. Alternatively, you can just craft 1 round per second by using the ammunition plant with the required materials. But the gainer itself is only the best pistol early on in the game. You should definitely replace it and upgrade it with this other unique pistol that does even more damage as soon as possible. So you can check that video out here and maybe even drop a like on this one before you go.